Dear friends, we are from Ukraine. I'm Vadim, representative for David Hathaway Ministry here in Kyiv. And our updates are for you of what actually is going on right now in our country, on our God-given land. As you know, during last days, all Russian attempts to fulfill their original plan to swiftly attack major cities of Ukraine and capture the whole territory, including the capital of our country, they all failed. For today is 26th day of the war. No big major cities were captured by Russia. No strategic territories were captured. So we thank God for this protection of our land. Of course, Russians change their strategies and understanding they are unable to reach all the success on military field, they started attacking hospitals, schools, and residential buildings. The latest is that just this night we experienced in Kyiv the most powerful ballistic missile we ever seen and unfortunately ever felt since this unprovoked and unjustified Russian aggression against Ukraine began. So they actually struck a residential complex and shopping mall, and the explosion was so powerful and destructions are so massive that 6 residential buildings were damaged. It is impossible to live in them anymore. 1 school was damaged, and even, can you imagine, primary school was damaged. It's the realities we are facing, but Russia is showing their values to the whole world, and they commit acts of terrorism without trying even to hide these facts. This is something what will be remembered in the world's history. But our soldiers and defenders, they show fortitude, enormous fortitude, and they keep protecting all the territories. On the positive side, the effect of this war united the nation so much that right now we don't really have the division between army and civilians. We all are defenders of Ukraine, and everyone is on the place where he is the most effective. And that's why, dear friends, brothers and sisters, our team also made a decision to stay in Kyiv, in Ukraine, as long as it is required, and to keep serving churches and people, to keep providing help to as many as possible, because every life what can be saved with our support and efforts, it is so precious to the Lord and so important for the future. So together with you, as you know, we launched this large program, Support Peace and Stability in Ukraine. We distribute bread on daily basis, hundreds of pieces. We supply food to those who are in crisis. We provide shelters and accommodation for internally displaced people. And our team also is doing pretty risky work. We evacuate people from occupied cities. And dear friends, I want to share with you something what is impossible to feel just watching the video. When we transfer these people who were evacuated and had to go through unbelievable pain during the weeks sitting in shelters in occupied cities. When we transfer these mothers with their children or elderly people, they share so horrible facts. They were robbed. The Russians took everything, all their savings, whatever they could earn during all their lives. Some of them lost their beloved ones, and we are just privileged to be able to move these people to safer places, and they are so open to hear about the Lord right now. That's why this is our goal, to move there, to the places where they feel themselves safer, and then we give them Bibles, we feed them, and they will join God's army here on the earth. So we ask you, dear supporters, please continue standing with Ukraine. We will continue regularly provide you updates. You can see all the reports about our work, of course, on the Facebook and YouTube of the Ministry of David Hathaway in Ukraine, and we will keep supplying more and more reports. Your work, this is not only our work, what you are doing together with us must be seen by the world, and believe us, it is impossible to overestimate what you are doing here in Ukraine. Thank you for being with us. Please support our work. Please consider making a special donation if you have this opportunity, because literally it will be used to save our brothers and sisters here in Ukraine. We are privileged to work for you here, and thank you for your prayers. We feel it, and due to this spiritual support, no one from our team was injured. We all are safe and keep working and doing all we can to see the victory in the nearest future. In unity, when we stand together, we will see the victory, and it will be much sooner than some experts expect, and the victory will come very unexpectedly for the enemy. Thank you for your support, dear Great Britain. We are standing together and we are working for you here in Ukraine.